So I found these different Americana beads off of Amazon. They are 16 millimeter bead. The one is in the shape of a star and it has the American flag print on it. And I'm going to string 8 beads through this first piece of jute, rotating between the navy blue and the star beads. And I'm going to do 5 strands with that pattern. Now again, I got these beads right off Amazon. Once I had the pattern complete with the first 5 strands, I then added 15 red beads to my first row, and then I added 15 white beads to the second row, and I just rotated between the red and white beads. Again, these are 16 millimeter bead. Once the rows with the blue and star beads were complete, I then just rotated between red and white rows. And I did 3 red with 24 beads and 3 white with 24 beads. And you can add some tape to the end of the piece of jute. This will just help the bead go on a little easier. So once I had all of my rows beaded, I then had this sign. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It has a nice white wood frame with an acrylic centerpiece. I just popped the acrylic piece out and I'm going to remove the jute hanger from the top. Now this is the back side of the frame. I'm going to lay my strands of beads inside the frame, and it just so happened that I had the right amount to fit here, but you'll just add however many beads you need to go across the width of your frame. Now I do want to flip the top 5 rows around, as this is the back side, so I'm going to be looking at it backwards for a minute, and I just want to make sure I have my red and white rotating. Now over here on the right side, I'm going to add some hot glue. This is the little inlay where the acrylic insert was sitting on, and I'm going to just make sure the jute is held down with the hot glue. Once that side is glued down, I'm then just going to take a pair of scissors and cut off all the excess jute. And then over here on the left side, I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to add the hot glue so that the other end of the pieces of jute are attached to the back side of the frame. And then I'm going to lay my acrylic insert down into the frame, and I'm going to flip it over. Now these strands are a little loose, so they do move, but I thought that was kind of cool because you can add a little wave to them. You can position them however you want so that it almost looks like the flag is waving. And then I did go through and I added some hot glue onto the back side of a few of these beads in each row to just hold it in that position. You do not have to glue down every single bead, but I did a few out of each row so that they aren't just loose and moving all around. I flipped it back over to the back side. You can leave the acrylic clear, or I just dabbed a little bit of my Wise Owl Snow Owl paint on the back side. And I'm just using this foam dabber. You can get these from Dollar Tree. And I just went across the entire back side of the acrylic piece. So that way when we flip it over, it has a solid background. I'm going to take my General Finishes Antique Walnut Gel Stain and go around the frame. You can really paint this any color of your choice. I like the stain look, and you can even add a little word to the bottom right corner if you want. And there we go. Now we just have this very easy beaded Americana decor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage as well. Have a great day.